Ladies and gentlemen, it's such a pleasure. It's been such a momentous occasion for Sri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust with the new International Wellness Center being inaugurated here by the most eminent personalities, all our atithis, our guests from across the globe. So now the seminar hall is being inaugurated. Let's give a huge round of applause. Such a pleasure, such a privilege to have you all grace this occasion. Namaste and a warm welcome to all of you. Seeking the blessings of the Reverend Master, Guru, Shri 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 Satya Sai Baba, as we inaugurate, ladies and gentlemen, this International Wellness Center. Namaskaram to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, in Sanskrit, there's a popular shloka. It goes like this: Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. And that is the importance of Guru, the guiding force. And the guiding force is our Revered Master, our Guru, Shri 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 Satya Sai Baba. Seeking his divine blessings, namaskaram to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. They say, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, and Atithi Devo Bhava. Matru Devo Bhava, today is the Mother's Day. The one who gives us birth, our first teacher and mother, is the source of everything, and that is Matru. Seeking the blessings of all the mothers here, Pitru Devo Bhava, the fathers, and Acharya Devo Bhava. In Sanskrit, Acharya Devo Bhava in English means, in our Indian culture, all our guests are equivalent to God. To all our guests, to our atithis who have traveled from across the globe, Namaskaram. It's a pleasure to have you all today. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. Extremely honored and privileged to have you all with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have all gathered here for a very momentous, a very personal occasion, something which is so close to our heart, right? Inauguration of the International Wellness Center here in the hub of Nama Bengaluru, just outskirts of Bengaluru, Sri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. We're growing every single day, believe and bounds by the divine blessings of the Divine Master. And today, our next phase is here. We have all gathered here for the inauguration of the International Wellness Center to cater, to empower, to support people from across the globe. And that is the vision and mission of the International Wellness Center. Ayush, Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy. Ayush means good health and long life. And that's what is the vision of Sri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. Today, on account of the International Ayush Wellness Conclave 2025, ladies and gentlemen, this conclave aims to bring together experts, healthcare professionals, researchers, and innovators. It aims to strengthen the integration of traditional Indian systems of medicine into the mainstream healthcare, making wellness more accessible, affordable, and evidence-based for the common citizens. I'm your host this afternoon, Anjali. I'm a talk specialist, I'm an entrepreneur, founder, Mahavatar Media Communications, and artistic director, Anjali School of Dance and Music. I take this, my immense pleasure and a privilege to welcome each one of you. They say the company of good people is like a shop of perfumes. The company of good people is like a shop of perfumes. Whether you buy it or not, it spreads its fragrance around. So thank you all for coming here and spreading the fragrance around. Let's give ourselves a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the most eminent personalities who have graced this occasion. It's time to welcome them to this august gathering. We have with us Mr. Ivanov Alexei Alexandrovich, Chief Patron, Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. Sir, namaskar. Warm welcome to you. It's a pleasure to have you with us. And our guiding force, Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, Chairman, Managing Trustee, Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. Guruji, namaskar. Warm welcome to you. We have with us Mr. Tabang Linus Kholumu, High Commission of Kingdom of Lesotho. So, namaskar. Warm welcome to you. Dr. Wael S.H. Awad, Secretary General, India and Arab Countries Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. So, namaskar, warm welcome to you. Dr. Asif Iqbal, President, Indian Economic Trade Organization. So, warm welcome to you. And once again, a warm welcome to our trustees who has graced this occasion. It's a pleasure to have them with us. So, welcoming our trustees with a big round of applause. CAKS Ramaprasad. So, namaskar, warm welcome to you. Dr. Srimati Sharada Verma. Warm welcome to you. And a warm welcome once again to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. We also have with us Murzada Hospital Project Oman, who has graced this occasion. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Namaskar. Let's give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as we kickstart today's profound event, it's my privilege to take you through the journey of Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust, a journey of service and dedication. Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust was founded on January 19, 2012 in Arjuna Bettadahalli, Nelamangala Taluk, and this stands as a shining example of selfless service guided by the profound vision and compassion of Bhagavan Shri 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 Satya Sai Baba. This noble institution was originally conceived by Bhagwan Baba in 2009 with a clear and heartwarming mission to support and uplift special children as well as older individuals in need. The Trust's work is deeply rooted in the values of love, service, and care for those who are often marginalized in the society. Ladies and gentlemen, this trust is now stepping into the 14th year in 2025. Let's give a huge round of applause. The trust, we are extremely grateful, extremely fortunate to have the unwavering support of the chief patron, Mr. Ivanov Alexei Alexandrovich. So, we are so honored, so much gratitude to you. Thank you so much for all the support you're giving to the trust. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was going through the journey of this trust. It feels really proud as an anchor to be here and to be getting an opportunity to talk about this commendable work the trust has been doing. These are our trustees, Shri CAKS Ramaprasad and Srimati Sharada Verma, who has been religiously working for the upliftment and the welfare of the society. Ladies and gentlemen, we established and our public relations officer, International Moscow, Russia, it is Tatsania, who's also been a great pillar of support for this charitable trust and organization. She also deserves a huge round of applause. Well, welcome to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how our facility looks. Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust, that was founded in the year 2012, January. The foundation was envisioned by Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba in 2009 to serve special children and the elderly in need. It's been a great journey of 14 years, strengthened by the dedicated support of our Chief Patton. This is how we started, ladies and gentlemen, the monumental footstep in 2013. So establishment of facilities for special children and the aged. And that's how it all started here at Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. So to provide a safe, nurturing and empowering environment for the children and elderly residents, reflecting the trust deep-rooted philosophy of love, care, and dignity for all. So they're welcoming children and elderly people from across Karnataka and offering the shelter and support. That's why they say, what's more important? What's more important is a clear vision, right? It's not a small vision, it's a greater vision to do something big for the society, something more meaningful for the society. And that's what Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust has been doing. So this is our pilot project, integrated system of medicine that was started in 2014. A polyclinic to provide holistic and comprehensive healthcare services to the underserved rural districts of Karnataka. And the place here at Nelamangala Taluk to uplift through the integrated system of medicine, and that was the pilot project was started in the year 2014. And we've undertaken a lot of rural development projects, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it's overhead water tanks for all the rural places, RO water purification plants, the street lights, village roads extension. That's all been religiously undertaken by Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust with also the support of a lot of our eminent donors. And this was another wonderful initiative that was taken up by our trust, the distribution of the tricycles. So empowering mobility for the special people, for the differently able people, and hence we distributed a lot of tricycles as a part of this initiative. This is another momentous step. Establishment of Shri Paripurna Sanatana Ayurveda Hospital. Look at the way the trust has grown step by step every year in 12 years, and the amount of achievements in 12 years is commendable. And that's why they say that when you have an intuition, a very clear intuition, the divine himself guides, and it all looks like the divine plan, right? So when you have the intuition, the intention of doing real good, heartily, the whole universe conspires, and that is seen here every year, step by step. The organization, the charitable trust, has grown. So launch of the Ayurveda Medical College and Research Center was another huge leap of the charitable trust, by the charitable trust, in the year 2017, which was inaugurated by the Honorable former Minister of Ayush, Shri Shripad Nayak, and the previous project was inaugurated by the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri V.S. Yediyurappa. And this is our college. And now comes the expansion of Ayurveda College infrastructure. So we added a lot of facilities, lot of infrastructure into our college, and that was the expansion. And we also had this a lovely initiative that's called the Sports Meet for Physically Disabled Children, fostering inclusion and empowerment. This initiative is a key part of our organization to support the specially abled, and that's one of the initiatives that we took in terms of empowering them and making them also an integral part. There are a lot of sports activities that's seen for common people, for all the common people, but this is something very rare, right? Aren't they a part of our society? Aren't they an integral part of our society? And they should never feel left out. And that's what our trust has been doing, to make them an integral part of our society. And that's what the Sports Meet initiative was all about. In 19 Jan 2020, so we had the CME program of Marma Chikitsa that was organized to support the Marma Chikitsa initiative. And COVID-19 pandemic, it hit us so hard, and lot of people needed support during those times. And that's when Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust came forward. They worked tirelessly and religiously during those times, during the times of pandemic, proactive steps to address the growing economic hardships that's faced by many in the community. And a lot of food distribution, lot of programs and initiatives were undertaken. We also inaugurated during the time a COVID care center was also inaugurated here, with all the COVID care facilities and beds available during the COVID pandemic. And this is in 2021. Collaborative research in the nutraceuticals was inaugurated in 2021. The trust formed strategic partnerships with 3 prominent research institutions. You can see all the names here: Aspartica Biotech Private Limited, Mallipatra Nutraceuticals Private Limited, and Somesh Kishan, to also kind of establish a research center here, especially for the nutraceuticals, and it was done in the year 2021. And these are all our nutraceutical products, which truly deserves a huge round of applause. And most of them are patented. And look at the kind of work our research center has been doing. That truly deserves a huge round of applause. And then in 2023 was the preparation and distribution of medicinal herb saplings by students educating villagers and schools on Ayurveda. Ayurveda has been one of the most ancient and the most prominent systems of medicine that was actually found in India, in our motherland, and actually empowering students, empowering villages, and empowering, educating people, and creating more awareness about this traditional and ancient system of medicine, and making it a part of our modern medicinal technology is so important. And that was one of the initiatives to create such awareness. And we did a lot of health programs, the general health checkup and eye checkup and dental checkup. These are all very common initiatives, and this keeps happening at Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. This is Paripurna Abhignana 2023. It was an international conference on integrated system of medicine. And again, a lot of school health programs were undertaken. First aid kits, yoga, mats were given, and Ayurveda education has been an integral part here. And these are all our Ayurvedic practitioners, and who have always been acknowledged and supported. And advanced research and space agriculture. So that was also started here in 2024 and 25. So we've been advancing, adding new services into our portfolio of services in terms of the space, agriculture, research, and proposed International Ayurveda Ayush Retreat Center 2025. And you can see the magic is here, right? So the magic is right in front of us, and it was conceived, and today it's all here. So that truly deserves a huge round of applause. And the construction of the scientific research lab involved in various organizations like NCC. So having a lot of support and focus on Marma Chikitsa and Ayurveda for India's defense forces. That also truly deserves a huge round of applause in the year 2025. And empowerment and recognition. So been working with a lot of women from the rural areas, so empowering them, creating them a lot of employment opportunities, and that's what Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust has been religiously doing. And World Organ Donation Day on August 13, 2022 at Bangalore. This was another flagship initiative. We had National Ayurveda a Day Camp here in 2020. Ayurveda for farmers, an initiative to actually create awareness among farmers. And in 2020, a dialysis center was opened here. Another flagship initiative by Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust. And there are a lot of short-term courses have been offered here at the organization. And we have NABH accreditation, proudly accredited. So awareness and promotion of Ayush in India, GCC Nations, International Vanguard, Virtual University is another flagship initiative, ladies and gentlemen. We can have the enthusiasts, the students from across the globe who can study Ayurveda. It's one of the first and the flagship initiatives taken up by Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust that truly deserves another huge round of applause from you all. And this is here, awareness and promotion of Ayush in India, International Vanguard, Virtual University. Oh my God. Such a momentous thing, no? That's why in Kannada they say, Idu bhagya, Idu bhagya, Idu bhagya vayya. ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಂಥ ಗಣ್ಯರ ಸಮಕ್ಷಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯವೇ ಸರಿ. That means it's such an honor, it's such a privilege. We're all privileged to be a part of this occasion, to be here among such august gathering and to be a witness to the milestone work that Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust has been doing. And today, one step further, we are inaugurated the International Wellness Center here, the next step. And more to go. This is again just the beginning. And we have more to go, and wishing Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust all the very best in all the endeavors. So ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, it's time to welcome our dignitaries on the dais with your huge round of applause. So to do the needful, may I welcome Dr. Triveni to please take forward the proceedings.
Alexa Androvich Inova, Chief Patron, Moscow, Russia, Global Advocate for Cultural Education and Social Advancement. Mr. Alexei, a distinguished leader. Mr. Alexei, Mr. Alexei Androvich Inova, a distinguished leader in the steel industry and a visionary philanthropist, and has earned a remarkable reputation. Throughout his illustration career, Mr. Inova has demonstrated outstanding leadership, strategic foresight, and unwavering commitment to sustainable industrial development, contributing significantly to economic growth and global industrial stature. Beyond his corporate accomplishments, Mr. Inavo has been the chief patron of our institution for over 14 years, rendering steadfast support in cultural, educational, and social development. His generosity and visionary guidance have helped shape the institution into a global benchmark of excellence. His patronage has enabled establishment of global economic collaborations and student exchange programs, promotion and preservation of cultural heritage through dedicated festivals, forums, and exhibitions, launching a community-driven social upliftment programs with a focus on education, healthcare, and rural empowerment. Advancement in research, innovation, and infrastructure for the benefit of students and scholars across borders. His enduring commitment has not only fortified the institution's global presence, but also inspired a new generation of leaders and learners to embrace the values of compassion, excellence, and global unity. Mr. Inavo's contributions reflect corporate social responsibilities and humanistic leadership ideals. We recognize and celebrate his invaluable role in the progress and transformation of our institution into a beacon of cultural and educational significance worldwide with profound gratitude and admiration.
It's such a pleasure to welcome Mr. Ivano Alexey Alexandrovich, sir. Pleasure to have you with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan, a man who needs no introduction. He is the Ayush Commissioner, GCC Trade Council, and Asian Arab Chamber of Commerce Chairman, integrated medicine expert, a philanthropist, and spiritual leader. Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan is a distinguished professor of integrated medicine, holding honorary doctorates in Marma Chikitsa and Varmology, and a globally recognized leader in traditional healing, rural development, and spiritual empowerment. A humanitarian at heart, he has pioneered holistic health initiatives, established healthcare and educational institutions, authored books, and contributed significantly to community transformation and global peace. He is a PhD honorary in Varmology, fellowship from World Association of Integrated Medicine, master's diploma in Varmakalai and Tokkanam Medicine, Government of India, with commerce, finance, law, and management background. He truly deserves a huge round of applause. Over 20 years in law, finance, and auditing practice in Delhi, over a decade in clinical and teaching practice in alternative medicine, specializations in lumbar spondylitis, sciatica, stroke, etc. He led R&D and curriculum development in Marma Chikitsa and integrated medicine. He has delivered lectures and supervised research internationally on holistic health. He is the managing director of IKEA Initiative in Ancient Healing, with 9 patents in herbal medicine to his credit. He is the founder and chief functionary, Shri Paripurna Sanatana Charitable Trust from 2012, with many key initiatives to his credit. It's such a pleasure. It's such a privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give up to Dr. A.V. Srinivasan. Such a pleasure to have you with us. That's why they say a leader is one who takes a resolute stand to accomplish an absolute task, and that is Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan. We are extremely privileged to be here under your guidance, sir. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure now to introduce another eminent personality who has graced this occasion. So over to Triveni.
Hi, we have another prominent chief guest here. We welcome Mr. S.N.V. Narasimha Raju, Chairman of Oxford University. Mr. Tabang Linus Kumalo, as of early 2025, Mr. Tabang Linus Kumulo is the counselor at the Kingdom of Lesotho High Commission in New Delhi, India. In this diplomatic role, he has been instrumental in fostering and strengthening bilateral relations between Lesotho and India. Focusing on trade, renewable energy, climate change, and cultural exchange, diplomatic engagements and initiatives, trade and economic collaborations. Mr. Kumulo has actively promoted trade between Lesotho and India. He has highlighted the existing trade dynamics, noting that Lesotho primarily exports textiles and diamonds to India while importing pharmaceuticals, machinery, and vehicles. Recognizing the growth potential, he has advocated for diversification and expansion of this trade relationships. Renewable energy and investment opportunities, emphasizing Lesotho's abundant renewable energy resources, including hydropower and solar energy. Mr. Kumulo has encouraged Indian companies specializing in renewable energy technologies to invest in Lesotho. Such collaborations bolster Lesotho's energy security and advance in sustainability objectives. Climate change advocacy. Mr. Kumulo has participated in international climate change forums, underscoring its impact of Lesotho's agriculture and environment. He has called for collaborative efforts with Indian counterparts to develop tools and strategies to mitigate climate-related challenges. Cultural and educational exchange. Beyond economic and environmental initiatives, Mr. Kumulo has shown interest in cultural and educational collaborations. He has explored opportunities for Indian investment in developing sports, particularly cricket, in Lesotho, and has encouraged dialogues to enhance academic exchanges between the two nations. Representation of international forums. Mr. Kumulo has represented Lesotho at various international conferences and business conclaves in India. Notably, he participated in the 19th CII India African Business Conclave, engaging in discussions across agriculture, education, healthcare, ICT, infrastructure, manufacturing, mining, and energy sectors. Mr. Thabang Linus Kumulo diplomatic efforts continue to play a pivotal role in enhancing the multifaceted relationships between Lesotho and India, fostering mutual growth and cooperation. We welcome you, sir, once again. Next, we have Dr. Vail S.H. Awad, is a veteran Syrian-born journalist and political analyst based in South Asia, renowned for his extensive coverage of conflict zones since 1979. He has reported from numerous war-torn regions, including Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Kashmir, and the Middle East, notably in 2003. He was ambushed and captured in Iraq while embedded with US troops, ultimately escaping execution after 10 harrowing days. Dr. Awad has held several prominent positions throughout his career. He served as the South Asian Bureau Chief of AI Arabia TV and MBC Group. He hosted Dateline South Asia, the first Arabic program of its kind in partnership with Asian News International. He has also been a radio correspondent and an analyst for Kuwait, Oman, and Damascus stations. Currently, Dr. Awad holds multiple advisory and leadership roles. He is a distinguished advisor West Asia at the Tilotoma Foundation, distinguished advisor for the Global Counter-Terrorism Council, senior vice president and distinguished fellow at the Tilotoma Foundation, fellow at the International Strategic Institution in Rome, Secretary General of the Arab Intellectual Forum. Additionally, he is the President Emeritus of the Foreign Correspondents Club of South Asia, having served twice as its president. Dr. Awad is multilingual and fluent in Arabic, English, Hindi, and Persian. He continues contributing to international media through his analysis and commentary on geopolitical affairs. We welcome you, sir. Next, we have Dr. Asif Iqbal, President, Indian Economic Trade Organization, architect of modern economic diplomacy and global trade partnerships. Dr. Asif Iqbal is a prominent global strategist and visionary economic diplomat. He is the president of the Indian Economic Trade and the India-Africa Trade Council. With a career spanning more than 2 decades, he has emerged as one of the foremost prominents of India's economic diplomacy, dedicated to strengthening bilateral and multilateral trade relations across continents through strategic engagement, cultural intelligence, and policy-driven foresight. Dr. Iqbal's work is characterized by an unwavering commitment to building bridges between India and emerging markets, especially in Africa, the Middle East, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. His deep understanding of geopolitical dynamics, coupled with a pragmatic approach to international corporations, he enabled him to initiate and nurture trade corridors and that advance economic interests and promote people to people and institutional partnerships. In 2025, Dr. Iqbal authored the seminal work Chronicles of Economic Diplomacy, a compelling account of the international engagements and the evolution of India's global posture. Launched by renowned author Chetan Bhagat, the book quickly achieved bestseller status, and he is regarded as a definitive guide to navigating the complex intersection of the commerce, diplomacy, and the development. A man of remarkable versatility, Dr. Iqbal is equally at home in academic circles and policy making arenas. He has spearheaded numerous initiatives to foster collaborations between industry and academia, encouraging innovation, research, and youth engagement in global trade. His initiatives have led to the formal agreements with universities, chambers of commerce, and think tanks worldwide, reflecting his belief in the transformative power of education in international relations. Dr. Iqbal's thought leadership extends to a prestigious global platform such as World Economic Forum and the Paris Peace Forum, where he regularly addressed critical issues including sustainable development, climate resilient trade, inclusive growth and digital transformation. His eloquence, empirical insights, and strategic clarity have made him a slightly respected voice among policymakers, diplomats, and global business leaders. As an advisor to the governments and international agencies, Dr. Iqbal contributes his expertise to fiscal policy and communication strategy, institutional perform, and productivity enhancement. He is frequently consulted for crafting national strategies on foreign trade, investment attraction, and public-private partnership models. Dr. Asif Iqbal is more than a trade envy. He is stewarded as India's economic future, an enabler of global synergy, and a torchbearer of ethical diplomacy. Under his stewardship, IETO has become a powerful instrument of South cooperation, international trust building, and sustainable economic architecture, reinforcing India's position as a responsible and dynamic player in the global order. We welcome you, sir. Yeah, and we have the prominent member, our trustee, Ram Prasad sir also. We would like to call him on the stage. Yeah, please, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Triveni, and once again, a warm welcome to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a tradition in India to kickstart any auspicious occasion by seeking the blessings of the Lord. Let's kickstart the International Ayush Conclave, Wellness Conclave, by seeking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. Shringapuraadhishwari Sharade Shringapuraadhishwari Sharade Shringapuraadhishwari Sharade Shubhamangale Sarvabhishtaprade Shringapuraadhishwari Sharade Shubhamangale Sarvabhishtaprade Shringapuraadhishwari Sharade 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 ಕರುಣಿಸಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರುತಿಗತಿಗಳ ಮಾದೆ ಕರುಣಿಸಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರುತಿಗತಿಗಳ ಮಾದೆ ಕಮನೀಯ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರ ಸುಪೂಜಿತೆ ಕಮನೀಯ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರ ಸುಪೂಜಿತೆ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಾನ ಕಲಾ ಸ್ವರೂಪಿಣಿ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಾನ ಕಲಾ ಸ್ವರೂಪಿಣಿ ಕಾಮಿತದಾಯಿನಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಜನನಿ ಕಾಮಿತದಾಯಿನಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಜನನಿ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಶುಭಮಂಗಳೇ ಸರ್ವಾಭೀಷ್ಟಪ್ರದೆ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಶಾರದೆ ಶಾರದೆ. Let the goddess Saraswati bestow all the knowledge and wisdom on all of us. Thank you, dignitaries, for lighting. Thank you, dignitaries, for lighting the ceremonial lamp and marking a great beginning to our International Ayush Wellness Conclave 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such a pleasure and a privilege. We have with us another eminent personality who has graced this occasion. We have Shri Pramod Narayan, a renowned filmmaker and a film producer. Sir, such a pleasure to have you with us. Sanju Vets Geeta was one of the blockbuster films in Kannada film industry, and that was produced by Shri Pramod Narayan. So it's such a pleasure to privilege to have you with us. Namaskara, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ತಮಗೆ. Ladies and gentlemen, any event can be enriching with an enriching welcome address to welcome you all formally and to also
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more dignitary with us, Dr. Ramesh Raju, we call. He is the chairman of Oxford Group of Institutions. Many feathers on his hat. And he is running a medical college also. Engineering college, you name it, actually he runs all the institutions. Thank you, sir, we welcome you. Sorry, Anjali, to interrupt you. We have one more distinguished guest with us, Mr. Heyam Reddy. Yes, sir, can you just introduce? He is in the Ayurveda. Many medicines, many nutraceuticals he produces. Thank you, sir, we welcome you.
So once again, a warm welcome to all of the dignitaries. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion and making this occasion so memorable for all of us.